practical learning, because you can mug up the book, because we all did the same. And I was a topper in my college and school. So then I slowly realized there is no point, because once I joined in an organization, one very funny thing happened. I used to go to everyone and say, I'm the topper in the class, I'm the topper in the class. My electronics and telecommunications, in communications I got 99, 98, 96. After 3 months, I think they got fed up. They said, Bakwas band karo, kaam karo. Then I realized, oh my God, it's of no use. I think, see, the practicality, right? If you seeing is believing, but when you touch it, when you feel it, when you do it, I think, that is where the real fun, real learning happens. I think that is where if you see some of the diploma holders or some of the ITI students, right, they are much more knowledgeable practically than an engineering student. I will give you one, this really happened, sir, in front of Honorable Prime Minister Ji. Once he called all the big secretaries and all the people in one room, and he was talking about the practical solutions for this country. So one of the secretaries stood. He is a gold medalist in electrical engineering. He said, sir, I will tell you my real story to you. I would like to share that story. बहुत मजा आएगा आपको. He said, sir, one day there is a problem in the fan. Okay, in my home there is a problem with the fan. So they call an electrician. And his wife, she is like, wants to pull that secretary is like, she said, you are electrical engineering gold medalist. Your name is there with a golden, name plate. Why don't you repair the fan? He said, I am the gold medalist in electrical engineering, but I don't know how to repair this fan. So they called an electrician. Electrician came, and electrician basically, he is not able to do it because he is busy. He sent his 8 years old son. And that 8 years old fellow came and he solved that problem in 2 minutes. He is going back. And I think most of you not got married, so once you got married, you will understand wife is wife. So she said, she stopped that boy. She said, beta idhar aa jao, idhar aa jao. What happened, madam? No, madam, 200 रुपये नहीं, 100 रुपये दे दीजिए बस. She said, नहीं, 200 रुपये का नहीं. क्या पढ़ाई किया आपने? Said, ma'am, I'm 4th fail because I'm just, I'm being with my father, so I learned how he is doing. See, there is a fundamental difference between your degree and a learning. These are two different things. Skill is different than an education. So I think we all need to be empowered with the skill. The Honorable Prime Minister's dream is to make India as a global skill capital of this world, so that we are number one in every skill. Example, if you see the most of the millions of teachers produced by our country, millions of civil engineers produced by our country, millions of doctors produced by our country, millions of electricians produced by our country, and the youngest nation needs to produce more skillable resources. So the target is to empower 40 crore skilled resources. I am so happy to be here because when they called me, I have so many other commitments, but I thought, no, I must go and share this one important information. And I will tell you another thing. People say aliens, right? UFO में आता है alien पता है ना आपको? So people say, who is aliens? Do you know who is aliens? The advanced civilizations, we as Indians, Bharatiyas are aliens. We invented the distance between the sun and earth without any kind of a scientific measurements. I think we are advanced scientists, our rishis, our advanced scientists. And I will tell you another very interesting story. You will understand the kind of a brilliant minds we have. Because the greatest of the great thing about Indians are our left and right brains both connects in a right manner. And we have that kind of energy, we know how to do jugaad, we can solve any kind of a problem. We can live with any kind of a problem also. That's the greatness of Indians. इसलिए आपको ये भी you would have heard this saying that if you leave an Indian in a Mars also, he will sell tea and survive. That kind of a brain what we have, and we as the Germans, we are both are like, they can do any kind of a jugaad, they are the best of the best brain. So what happened once? One of the soap companies, they received one complaint in European nation. The complaint is that the soap box doesn't have a soap in it. They sent an empty box. And someone complained and they filed a case in the court. So the company wants to solve that problem. So what they did, they have so many branches, they spent 400 million. And they invented a AI system which basically peeks into the box and see whether that soap is there inside or not. So the soap goes like this and it peeps into it and looks into it, and then if something is not there, it will put a mark and someone will pick it up. So this is what they are doing. They send the same mission to one of the company, one of the establishment they have in India. So they are not using that mission at all. So these guys got fed up. They said, oh my God, we spent so much of money, 400 millions we spent. And why this Indian company is not using it? One fine day their boss visited Indian factory. So they said, sir, the management is saying, sir, we all are saying to use it, but that fellow is not using. Who is the in charge of that particular floor? So they said, they got very angry. They called him. They said, what is that you are doing? Why you are not using this machine? He said, sir, I don't need this machine. Sir, what do you mean you don't need this machine? You know what he is doing? He just simply put a fan. If the soap is not there, the empty box will fly. You don't need to even pick the box. That is the brain of India. So what he is doing, he saved 400 million. This, they got blank. They don't know what to say because he solved that problem by simply putting a table fan. You know what is table fan, right? He just simply put a table fan. Automatically a kali box उड़ गया. ये है इंडियन का जुगाड़. देखो, you all has the best of the best brains in your mind. All you need to do is just fine tune it. I think make a very good friendship with your younger brothers who is studying engineering, because एक अच्छा चीज़ इंजीनियरिंग में, क्योंकि जब मैं भी पढ़ाई कर रहा था वो टाइम पे मैंने एक चीज़ इंजीनियरिंग में पकड़ ली है. If you really use your lab and practical equipment क्या है, जब मैं डिप्लोमा पढ़ रहा था वो टाइम पे we have a engineering college which got closed. So we used to pick all that and did lot of experiments. मैंने इतना burn कर दिया. I think what I paid as a fees, I think I burnt more than that. You do every kind of R&D, and luckily another good thing what is happening in our country now, you can patent, with a very lesser price. जब हम लोग इंजीनियरिंग कर रहे थे वो टाइम पे किसी ने ये नहीं बताया पेटेंटिंग का मतलब क्या है. But now government of India under Honorable Prime Minister, they are encouraging to every student to do patenting. And as of now, 3 years back the patenting from Indian point of view is less than 1.2%. I think now the government goal is to take it to the next level. But I see now I own some 7 to 8 patents. But now I am pushing my son, saying that नहीं देखो जुगाड़ करो, you try something out of the box, try करो. I think I request all of you. It is okay.